the legal team, Geek Sensei, Raven, Sam, Mr. Blitzstick. You three, man. Yeah. You man are bad.
Right now, what we do have is a game you can get right now.
Yeah, this game's actually been on my head, you know.
Jeez.
I think I'm actually gonna have to dive into this one. Like, I was like trying to wait and see what I go on, but I think it's the time for me to get. Well, in fact, let's see your review of it, and then we'll go. I know we spoke about it quite a bit still.
We have indeed, guys. The game I'm talking about is Armored Core 6: Fires of Rubicon. This game has been mad. I've been playing it for like 2 weeks now. It is a craziness. If you like From Software games, you like Elden Ring, one of them things there, this might be for you. What we're going to do is jump on the trailer. They've launched, obviously, an official trailer for that. And we're just going to dive in, a little bit of review. I say, you see what's going on. The mecha world.
Opening night live.
We're close to Rubicon. Wake the dog up.
Activating cerebral coral control device.
You know, Jesus.
Augmented human C4621 has awakened.
Come on.
This shit just looks so crazy, bro.
I'm going to say it's because it actually
Call
is.
sign Raven. Priority subject for termination high on the list.
Jeez.
Not the Droidica, fam. Had that thing rolling. Oh, I love the tank legs, bro.
Climb the wall.
Jesus.
Yeah.
A call response in the general.
Why hide behind a
The specials, bro. Bro. Can you only do them once?
No. The obviously depends on your weapon set.
On borrowed wings.
But if they do run out, bro, your armor thing will just let it go, innit?
Yeah. Oh, okay. You're dropping it.
You're dropping it, that's it.
Boom.
Crazy.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna say that trailer really does sell the game on what it actually is. Like, that alone, I say there's no lies. They'll hide nothing. The worlds that you go into in each individual mission is as grand as it looks. So when you're seeing a walking tank team, you're climbing that walking tank team. If you're seeing something in the far distance, most of the time you can go that far into the distance. Obviously, they do sometimes have invisible walls, but that doesn't mean the stage is like short at all. So the bosses are as mad as they look as well. Super difficult. There's one boss I was stuck in for time. And then I was like, I think I said it in my review as well, you have to change things up depending on the situation you're going to be in. So obviously, I always like the traditional Gundam looking, 2 arms, 2 bipedal legs, something on each shoulder, something on each arm, usually a melee weapon, then usually like a fast firing weapon. Went to one boss, this guy was just have me up. Changed again, went a bit more armored suit, with I think heavier weapons, didn't work at all. So each boss does have a weakness, but they literally leave it to you to figure it out.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have it on your comms as well, where someone's in your comms saying you, oh, this might be a particular weak. They don't tell you what the weakness is, but they're saying what they're using. So it's up to you to go and figure it out in like the shop and stuff.
So what I'm
It's
hearing,
a good puzzle mechanic. That's a good puzzle mechanic. I like that, man.
what I'm hearing is forget about what you like
Most
and
of the time,
do
yes.
what's necessary to complete this mission.
Yes, most of the time. Which I think's actually a good mechanic in this game
Because it's a
because
single player game.
yeah.
I knew you was going to get there to that.
There is multiplayer though. I think 3 and then 6.
What do you mean?
So you could do 3 and 3 and then 6.
Yeah, but that's all PvP.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about PvE. That's
Oh,
why I
okay,
think it would be a
okay.
good mechanic in this game because if it's PvE, you've got to build in something that makes the game newer. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I'm forcing you into changing your AC into something else.
Yes.
Like I'm forcing you to try this new new play style. This is what's going to keep the game fresh in terms of it being single player. Because I'm here like, well, if they had multiplayer, that mechanic, they'd lose that mechanic completely. Because what you would do is just, I'm just going to go get Jay. Jay's a heavy. I'm good. Do you know what I'm saying? So I do like that they had a deep thought process about that and implemented it into the game. I think that's cool. Chat to man about the 3v3, 6v6 thing.
Oh, obviously, because I got it quite early. No one was online at the moment, so I wasn't able to play that. But it is there. I'm pretty sure you can get other ACs once you face them and stuff, which is pretty good as well. But yeah, going back to your point about like the whole changing like AC and stuff, it kind of changes your mindset about like individual weapons, going into the stats. Like I've never, like obviously I always like stats playing like Football Manager and stuff, but here you can literally go into the stats, and even though something like they'll show you the simple stats, you're like, oh, that looks like the best thing, so you just get that. Or you actually deep dive into, oh, this one might enhance
Lower
your
this.
melee, this one might enhance your speed
Love
a bit
it,
more.
love it.
Just that kind of stuff is literally like you're really deep diving and thinking about the nuances
You're a
of
technician, bro.
yes,
You're a tech, bro.
what your weapon set is and how your AC can complement that, or even vice versa. So it that way for me is deep, and that's why I don't mind here, where you can get certain operating system points, respec your whole thing. Even though I think they've now released the trophy system, the trophy list, and they want you to get everything in the game anyway. So you're gonna be experimenting with more tank legs, everything with more armor sets, more this, more that, and you will eventually find your everyday AC, but there'll be certain missions where it's like
You've got
this
to
is
go
the
for
only
special
one
ones.
for the job.
So
like it like that.
would you say that there's ones already built, or you just keep on building on one on one AC?
You do get blueprints. So what I've done is I had a blueprint for my standard AC, one that is a bit more lightweight, faster, jumps high, all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
I got one that's a tank, literally, all the armor, the legs, everything. He's got like 2 miniguns and I think one's in a 10-cell missile thing with one has a bazooka. Then obviously I went and got my favorite Gundam, so I got Gundam Zero. No, wait, sorry, not
Couldn't help
Gundam Zero.
yourself.
Obviously Gundam Zero, got that one. And I got Death Scythe, and then I got Epion as well. But then obviously they're still in the work because I see weapons there, but I don't know if they're going to become available. But hopefully, I'll be
So you're saying you've got blueprints, like, have you got these saved?
yeah.
So you can just go to them, boom, I'm this now.
That's it.
Yeah, alright, cool, I like that.
Sweet.
I like that. I might be jumping on this thing.
Oh man, I definitely like recommend it. Like
What's the customization saying?
customization? That boy.
Out of 10.
Out of 10 for I would say
Out of 10, not for a four
no.
game.
Yeah, no,
just
no.
Out of 10.
out of 10 I would say it's an 8.
The customization.
Customization is an 8.
Okay.
Only because you can't customize the look of parts.
Okay.
That's the only thing missing, like color depth, the way you can make something look shiny, you can make it look rusty, like even change your color. Trust me, everything's like, you could just change everything. Even obviously to a particular set, you could change the look of it. But if you can make like parts look bigger or smaller, or making your head look a certain type of way, like I said, if I could actually recreate a Gundam I like from the Gundam series, I would be like, they would be 10 out of 10.
Right.
Super 10 out of 10. But apart from that, it's got like, it holds you back a little bit. And then the reason why I hold it back a bit more is because when you're creating emblems, there's certain things I want to do, and I feel like you can do it, but it's not as intuitive, and it would have been better if it was like Photoshop.
Okay, it's not friendly.
Yeah.
In that aspect.
Yeah, and I feel like you would have to spend a lot of time, like a lot of time to try and figure out exactly what I wanted, which is in
Right.
like forefront to the thing where I want it to be. So
I
Man
feel-
wanted
I
the
feel
new
like that's-
Armed Core game, and man wanted Photoshop, Adobe
bro.
with it, yeah?
Yeah, bro. Like it's almost there.
You know you pay a subscription for it. Jesus.
If I could just download it and put it in the game, that would be legit. Like if there was like a portal.
Oh,
for,
I
like,
hear that.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do that in GTA.
See,
You can upload them and then get them onto
Yeah,
the
see?
thing. Yeah, I hear that.
Namco, please, you know what I'm saying?
See, tell them that, man. That's not too late to patch them later,
Yeah,
bro.
you know what I'm saying?
Come on.
So there's a website you can download your Emblem to and put in your AC.
We
Would
need
appreciate
that. We need that.
But yeah, that's what knocks it off a little bit. But like I said, customization is super deep. What else I would say that's kind of sick as well? Like the game, like getting it day one, no DLC, there is a ton of stuff to do. You're facing ACs to get your rank up, the missions, whether they be easy or hard, or you feel like you're flying through, they really do encourage you to replay them to get ranks. So on a trophy, I think is to get S on every single mission available. Good luck with that, because some missions are stupid, especially some bosses as well. You've got training. Yeah, I'll say the game's like it's quite lengthy. It's actually super lengthy. I completed it, and I'll say I'm about 30 hours in.
God damn.
So it's mad. And even like graphics wise, soundtrack wise, gameplay is actually kind of mad. So everything else I'd say is at a good spec with the game, or the graphics and the music. But the gameplay, like you guys were seeing there with the dodging and stuff, obviously that depends on your AC as well. If you get like a heavy AC, you ain't moving like that. Like there's absolutely no way.
Ain't
So,
bobbing and weaving like that.
you can try, but and even if it's also down to timing as well. So obviously that's always been in the games with like rolling or whatever.
Right.
But if you get the timing wrong, you get hit. And then the new mechanic, I don't know if it was in previous, I'm pretty sure it was, where you get like this assault boost, where you're literally flying towards an opponent. It helps you with your melee. It helps them not escape certain bullets and stuff. That feels super frantic. And then the gameplay for me is what gives it like a 10 out of 10. So,
Sweet.
bro, these guys know what they're doing. I'm glad that they brought it back
I'm actually looking. This is one of the new IPs I'm looking forward to.
for us.
New IPs for me that I've
Okay.
never played before. That I'm excited to jump on.
Armed Core's hard, man.
It is.
I can't wait for the next game where we get co-op. That's you know what I'm saying. Even though I haven't played this one, I'm still looking forward to that. So I'm probably gonna jump on this and see what it's saying. I don't know how many hours. I might burner account it and see how far I get and if that turns me on to fully commitment. You get me?
I hear you on that. But yeah, man, for me, I'd actually recommend the game fully. Like I said, if you're like into From Software, you're definitely jumping on this. If you like a challenge, the challenge is definitely there. So if that turns you off, it might not be for you. If you like just customizations, respecing stuff, you're gonna like it. And like I said, it's got PvP. There's like lots of hours you can put into, and I would say it's a tad bit easier in the terms of you can restart from a checkpoint. You don't really lose anything in terms of like experience points or money or whatever. So you could always like get to a boss, find out that you're stuck, come out, go do missions, earn up to 1 million credits, buy everything out of the shop, go back in, see what works, see what doesn't, that kind of stuff. So you're never really stuck. But the difficulty is on you. You know what I'm saying? That's on you.
However you're gonna play.
Yeah. So
the hours you put in is gonna make the game easier for you.
Yeah.
I like that.
So, yeah, man. Legit. Guys, let us know in the super chat. Are you picking up Armored Core? Have you always been a Raven? Is your call sign there for you?